The Chinook School Division has received initial approval for a joint facilities capital project in Swift Current and is now sitting in the number 2 spot on the province's funding list. With that said, Chinook officials indicate this project could involve a new school constructed north of the Cypress Regional Hospital and involve a joint partnership with the Holy Trinity School Division, who has already received its own approval from the province for a new pre-K through 8 school. Now, with both divisions working together to see 2 separate schools housed in one building, both school divisions will need to take the necessary steps for a number of existing schools in Swift Current to be shut down, starting with Oman School for Chinook.
And right now, Oman is probably the one that would be in the worst condition. Then we will be going out and doing consultation because we have to look at the grade configuration in the rest of the city. And the other thing is, we have 2 major boundaries. One is the number 1 highway and one of the railroad tracks. So if Oman School is replaced and not rebuilt on that spot, then Fairview would become the school of the Southside. We have to respect those areas.
Meanwhile, for the Holy Trinity School Division, St. Pat's and St. Joe's, the division's only 2 schools in Swift Current, will then be combined into one school.
With St. Joe's, the school was in desperate need of upgrading. It's just an old school, and so we had done studies in the years past, about a year and a half to 2 years ago, as to, is it better to renovate that facility? And the costs came out, really dramatically lopsided to dump a bunch of money into an old structure like that versus putting in one new structure and then combining the 2. So, and then of course, while we were looking at that, we were thinking it would be great to partner with other partners, and so that's how the whole notion of Chinook, and if they needed something, and the city of Swift Current is involved as well.
And as far as benefits of 2 school divisions uniting for one combined building in Swift Current, cost savings for all parties is at the forefront.
It may have been that for the number of kids we're going to put there, the ministry would allocate 1.5 computer rooms for each school. And so you'd have a full computer room and a very small one that wasn't practical. Now maybe each school gets their own, and then the 2 halves come together and become a joint use, full used computer lab. And so there's lots of instructional opportunities, practical and applied arts. Maybe we can offer that in a broader sense. And there are other partnerships, maybe with daycares, and who knows what else is out there.
The Chinook School Division hopes to hear an official funding announcement for its new school in the 2011 provincial budget, with an overall estimated timeline of 3 years to see the new combined educational facility constructed and opened in Swift Current.